Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the Trailblazers. We have the 10th pick in the draft and are interested in your talents. We just want to pick your brain a little before we decide. Let's get to it. Aside from a few veterans, this is a very young team. We're bringing in a lot of young talent this offseason, and it won't be easy to get this team back into the playoffs immediately. Are you willing to take your lumps as a team in order to grow as a core along with all the other young talent the Blazers have? I think so. I know you guys are in a bit of a rebuilding process right now, but what better way to rebuild than with a franchise guy like me? I won't stand for losing too long, but if all goes according to plan, that won't be the case. As long as the Blazers will believe in me, I'll believe in them. Let's see. One more question, if you don't mind. This question is a tough one to ask, as this really isn't a right or wrong answer. Over the last couple of years, we've had entire seasons washed out by insurmountable injuries. As a franchise, we're becoming more conscious on injury histories and what that means for our draft picks. What can you tell us about your injury history, and more importantly, your ability to play through pain?
I'm gonna say something real, not fake. So I'm gonna say the injuries never held me
I've been
back.
pretty healthy my whole life. I'll suffer some twists, some sprains, typical kid stuff. The important thing is that I never let it bring me down or hold me back. It's never stopped me from going out and doing what I want to do. Okay, good stuff. We'll be in touch if we have any other questions.
I'll probably be going to the places. Detroit Pistons.
Greetings. I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Detroit Pistons. We have the 8th pick of the draft and are looking for someone to be the face of our franchise. We'd like to ask you a couple questions to get a feel of how well you fit in with us. The team that we built here in Detroit was a rebuilding effort that didn't quite pan out. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of roster turnover as we work towards retooling the lineup for another rebuilding effort. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux? Oh, that's not a problem for me at all. To me, that just says the people running the team want nothing less than titles. Plural. Titles. It'd be an honor for me to play for a team like that. I want to win, man. Bad.
Yes. This team should be grateful.
Interesting. Next question. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
To be honest, that's something I haven't given much thought. Right now, I'm completely focused on my game and getting drafted in the lottery. Hopefully top 5, man. That'd be nice.
That's great. Those answers were music to our ears. With any luck, you'll fall to us in the draft.
Nice performance tonight. I'm GM and President of Team Operations for the Dallas Mavericks. We have the 13th pick in the draft, and considering losing it on you, I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick if you don't mind. Here in Dallas, we have an owner whose goal for this franchise every year is to bring home a title. He's willing to spend a lot of money to make that happen, as he has proven in the past. We bring players in, and if they don't perform, we bring in new players who will. There's a lot of pressure to perform here. Do you think you can handle that kind of pressure?
I don't know, man. To be honest, it kind of comes off as a threat. I know where you're coming from, though. You need winners to win. I'd rather not go into the reasons right now, but I don't really have any interest in playing for the Dallas Mavericks. My reasons are my own, and I trust you'll respect that answer.
I want to be real about this.
Okay, last question. If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
Easy. I draft myself top 3 without giving it a second thought. I may not look like it right now, but I guarantee you people will look back on this draft and ask themselves, what were all those teams thinking when they passed on this guy? Guaranteed, baby.
Well, that didn't go quite as I expected. We'll see you at the draft.